God already has the how-to. Anybody going through something tonight real quickly? Anybody going through something tonight? And if you don't mind, what are you going through tonight? What are you going through? Just life? Every now and then, life will happen to you. I'm a preacher, pastor, motivation speaker, etc. By trade, I was an engineer. 23 weeks ago, I got fired from my job. Now, in God's economy, at the time I got fired, 2 weeks after that, Twitter launched Periscope.
Come on now.
I'm getting goosebumps.
Come on, bro.
At that time, I got on Periscope because I host a TV show in Dothan, Alabama. The man that I interviewed that particular day got me on Periscope and said, just try this out, Dr. Singh. You're going to love it. I went home, got on Periscope, followed Rodney Perry. He was staying up late at night after his stand-up, and he was playing music, getting excited. And I started motivating in the morning, and I started motivating in the evening. And so 2 years ago, God told me to start a virtual church, but I was hard-headed doing so many other things. I just forgot about it. So here come Periscope, and you can broadcast. Now I'm passing the whole world, and that's how I met Comedian Pain, and that's how we started. I had a retreat this weekend, had a wonderful time, preaching, shout, having a hallelujah good time, and God is just good.
See?
And I said all of that to say when life happens, you have to understand that God orchestrates stuff. And whatever you're going through is meant to make it better and not bitter. It might be somebody here tonight. Life has made you bitter. And it's a little cliche when you hear people say, when you get lemons, make lemonade. But sometimes you can't even find water.
Come on now.
Or sugar. And all you got is lemons. It's all about attitude. And that story right there is all about attitude. My sermon tonight, when we close down the retreat, we have a God-given ability to choose. And tonight you are faced, some of us tonight in here, you are faced with making a decision. You either can or cannot. I'm also a spiritual life coach. And if you need somebody to help push you in your life, I can help you. I got some cards in my pocket. But I'm so excited. I met a young man, Payne. Payne is funny. Payne, he did a stand-up last night. OMG, as my young folks say. Blessed us. Blessed us. Who in here, let me ask one more thing and I'm gone. Who in here is challenged with loving themselves, if you can be honest? Anybody here struggling with self-esteem? Anybody struggling with worth? Anybody? Anybody? Give me one hand. Give me one hand. Anybody struggling with loving themselves? Thank you.
Nah, we all love ourselves.
Okay. The other day, Wednesday, one of my colleagues had me talking to some sixth graders. And you know, sixth graders, you got to get their attention. So what I did, I played the name. I said, Salento. Watch me, and the kid I had. I said, give me two groups, and they danced. 3 boys, 4 girls, 2 groups. They loved it. Had them right out the gate. And so it was so fun. We did. I was like, oh. I said, watch me. They would say, Dr. Seal can dance. I said, yeah, I can dance a little bit. Anyway, I YouTube. Anyway. And so we talked. The kids got all excited. And at the end, I talked to them. I only had 15 minutes. I said, guys, people, I work with adults that have trouble loving themselves. I said, give me some reasons why people don't love themselves. And 2 young ladies shot their hand up and they said, Dr. Sam, one reason people don't love themselves is because they don't think they're pretty enough. And then Ebony, the other young lady I talked to, Ebony said, Dr. Sam, they don't feel worthy. That thing messed with me. And I told the kids, I said, point to yourself. Okay, everybody, y'all point to yourself. Y'all point to yourself real quick. Point to yourself. Quick, come on. Point to yourself. Everybody point to yourself.